So today we have another double wall vacuum insulated flask. This is 24 ounces. I have a bunch of these. I love them. I live by them, literally. I mean, they complete me. I keep my cold drinks cold. I keep my hot drinks hot. Mostly I use it for my tea. When I was back east, I went to Wawa, so I always got a 24-ounce tea. So I know exactly how much tea bags, how much sweetener, how much creamer, everything to put into my tea for 24 ounces. So I got 24-ounce flasks to use for that. Well, my mom wants one. You know, pretty much everybody in the family's got one now because they're all addicted to them. When they see, once I let them use one of mine, they want one really badly. Well, I finally found a red one for my mother because she loves red. So this is a double wall. So there's an inside wall and an outside wall, and there's reduced pressure in between them. That air gap is what gives you the insulation. So when you take off the lid, there is your sealed lid. Nice and easy to clean. I actually think this lid is slightly better than the ones I have. And there is your double wall tank. So there's if you squeeze it in here, you'll see that there's actually a thickness to the wall. Well, that air gap between the two is what gives you your insulating properties. Pretty much the only place this leaks energy is through the top. So the cap is actually your weak point for insulation leaking. This should hold hot liquids for 12 plus hours depending on how hot you need it. So something like tea or hot chocolate should be good for anywhere between 10 and 15 hours depending on how full it is and how often you drink it. The more full it is, the longer it'll actually keep it hot. So if you were to start drinking out of this, like every half an hour you drank some, you might only get 6 hours out of it. But if you were to fill it up and leave it full and never open it and come back in 12 hours, it would still be piping hot. More thermal mass, more thermal energy can be retained. Same thing with cold. It will do cold a little longer than hot, simply because we are less sensitive to the difference between cold and cool water than we are hot. And that's it. It's a vacuum bottle, and it's red, and it looks nice. I also like the big handle. So you can easily do this one-handed if you had to, and you can also use a carabiner clip and attach that to your backpack or something like that really easily. So that is nice. Mine does not have a clip on the top, which is something I regret. I like this with the handle on the top here because you can put a carabiner clip through there and hook that onto your backpack, which is nice. But there you go. My red Hydrapeak vacuum bottle, 24 ounces.